Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
On the set. Red, yellow, ready.
Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. First run now for Kyron Williams. They'll take this to the 46. The Ravens at 10-1 now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And Andrew's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll be brought down at the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Off of play action, here's Lance. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now play fake. Lance. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Okay, right. Here we go. Blue 32. Black Ultra. Ready, ready.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance on the RPO. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shamar Stewart. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Throwing now is Lance. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And they'll get him down short of 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
Okay,
and on
ready?
their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll go for it. Lance. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. Well, they miss an opportunity to put some points on the board on the opening drive. They pass on the field goal. What'd you think?
I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint for them. First drive of the game, they set the tone, right? They go downfield. They let them know how aggressive they're going to be all game long. Even though they don't get it, because it's the first drive of the game, you're not that worried about it. Hey, we got plenty of other opportunities as this game moves on.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's another Bengals
Leonard
first
Thomas.
down. First and 10
Here's
at the
Burrow.
23-yard line.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And now to compensate, at least on this drive, a momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
This one complete to Yoshibas. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Andre Yoshibas with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
52 Jack Jackson.
To throw, it's Lance. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
Well, warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take him down field and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Blue striker.
Lance looking to throw it. And this is caught at the end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Right, 97.
Play action, now it's Lance. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. Jacoby Myers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket and wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
I'm one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 60. And the Bengals are able to move back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw it.
And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went through it there. It remains a tie game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it easily move into the top 5.
Gain of 34 yards. That's good for Bengals. First down.
Now Burrow changing the look.
At the 5-yard line.
12.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Right 80. Right side. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's to Chase, he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
Jamar Chase with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Lance. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now 3rd down and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Black Ultra. Green Jack. Hut.
From midfield, here's Lance. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Lance. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Lance to throw it. Screen play setting it up from Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. An audible here to get a new look.
Edo Blue.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals 1st down as the tackle made up at the 27.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Now it's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. Into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go. 180. Nice up.
Burrow looking to pass. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Cincinnati.
Chase Brown with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
52 blue.
Throwing now is Lance. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lance going to throw. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them when you give one away because of the ball.
This is caught inside the 15. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. LaVisca Chenault, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
11. It's just set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Ready?
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Burrow will throw. He'll try and do this himself. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mecole Hardman, 47 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level.
And that jumps the excitement level up a few notches, doesn't it? What a big-time punt return for a touchdown. Now their cohorts on the special team side, they've got to add the PAT.
That would be the equalizer.
To kick off for Baltimore.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the tour bus.
Yeah. He's got it in, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They go play action with Burrow. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11 Thomas. Here we go, here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. This is the tight end fan. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 12, right 80. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Here's Burrow. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Gets around him. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. On play action, they'll throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. From midfield now, Burrow. Throwing outside, complete to Chase. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 36. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11.
To the air again, Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
11.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
12. 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
12. 11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Lance to throw it. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first.
Watch out, 50 Fury.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 11 more on that one and another first down.
When teams have a tough time running the ball, as this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
Hey, red. 6, Mega. Ready.
Here's Lance.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Red, 38. Hut.
Lance now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yellow. Come on, set. Yellow. Close. Yellow, green. Ready.
Lance looking to throw it. And it is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 6. That's another Baltimore
Fly
first
through.
down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the
50, green.
24-yard
Blaster.
line.
6. Ready.
Now Lance. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
This one swung out to Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Kyron Williams from 8 yards out. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right, Eddie.
Now it's Burrow. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Throwing now is Lance. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 27 yards. And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. On his loop for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Ravens 41, Bengals 34.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Burrow changing things up here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Here we go. 12.
Again, it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
11.
In motion, the tight end.
MT, catch. 11. 11, Thomas.
Burrow will throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. We are headed to the fourth here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And Burrow going to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Gun.
Now they bring the tight end in motion right.
Stop.
Now Burrow. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown. Chase Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up for the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They try the left side here with Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I'm wondering.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Right, 80. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow, setting up to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by taking it right down Broadway. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Luke now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Next to score, Ravens 48, Bengals 41.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Now it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Here we go.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
At the 43-yard line.
Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Nice little juke. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
Let him touch.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get set. Right, 80.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he he's thrown the football today. Almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And that will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got it incomplete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second down, goal to go.
180. 180.
Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
They can. 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
To throw, Burrow. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a given.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
180.
Throwing, Burrow. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Ravens, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.